Well, good Monday morning. All right, we are starting on lesson 15, session 1. And I'm sorry, there's so much background stuff going on. Let me turn this around. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so here's our try it problem dealing with equivalent expressions. Expressions we do not have an equal sign. That's the equations, okay? And I would like for you to read over this and show how you would solve this problem. All right. In reading, which you read through this to be able to work it, I underlined some important information. How many seconds is represented by T? And here's Zahara finishes a level in 201 seconds. Okay, so how many bonus points does she earn? Okay, I went through working. I wrote out the problem again. And because I knew of the 201 seconds and being represented by T, I plugged in the 201 here, and here were the T's were, the variables. Then went through work, bringing down, the numbers, and here multiplied this, and I multiplied these two together, and I changed this improper fraction into the 5.5 right here. So then you've got a negative 5.5, you got a positive, so of course that makes 0. And then we brought down the 180 and 9/10 and the minus 381 and 9/10. Then added these two together, subtracted, and received 299 for my final answer. Okay, also showing, I went over, let's see. Same thing here, and I moved the fraction over to here because this represents the same. This is a negative and that's a positive though, and those would zero out, and you have the 500, and then you got 0 and 9/10 and 1 and 9/10. That would make to be a negative 1t. Yes, you can write a 1 in here, but it's understood that is 1t right there. So because 201 represents that t, so we subtract it and we came out with the same, the 299. Okay, how many points does Sahara earn? The 299. What's another expression the game could use to determine the number of bonus points she earns? 500 minus t, just like it was shown right here. Okay. Sometimes you can use the distributive property to expand an expression. You can expand a negative 3, parentheses 5 minus x into an equivalent expression of a negative 15 plus 3x, because a negative 3 times the 5 is your negative 15, and negative 3 times that's a negative x there also, right, would be a positive 3x. So you take and do the distributive property to expand this expression. So I wrote it out, negative 4 times the negative a plus, because there we have the negative 4 times the 2. So negative 4 times negative a is positive 4a. Negative 4 times 2 gives you negative a. Negative times positive. Or you can also write it out as 4a minus 8. These are equivalent to each other because if I do add the opposite, it's going to look just like this. Sometimes you can use the distributive property to factor an expression. You can factor this expression to get the equivalent of 3z minus 2. So 3z, 3 times z is your 3z, and 3 times 2 gives you the 6. So you're basically kind of working that backwards. You're factoring it out.